fun. Other times, it's just comical. So, here I am, Libby, and Sunny's sitting over there getting ready to get beat already today, and we haven't even started yet. So, tonight's topic is going to be just a little bit of fun, just because this is my season. This is the season where I come alive. I do love me some fall. I'm already frustrated, though, because Christmas decorations are out, and we haven't had the pumpkin man, and we haven't even had the turkey. So, stop it.
Just going to start drinking now.
You might as well. Mm-hmm. You just start drinking. It'll get better.
You really should check the show page more often.
Why? What'd you say?
Nothing. Nothing. No, nothing. You have to check it.
Swear to God.
You have to check it before I get beat, and I'm going to start moving this way.
Oh, that bad, is it?
Bad enough.
Take Mike with you.
Okay, well, apparently he's going to get beat here, because...
No, I want to hear exactly what you have to say. Everything you have to say interests me. Don't cut my mic off.
No, I was doing it because you slide.
Okay.
Oh, apparently he's talking some crap.
No, I ain't talking crap. I'm providing it's going to be
You're stuttering.
It's an in-studio experiment, or we'll call it a demonstration.
A demonstration?
A demonstration, yes.
The last will and testament?
Yeah. Well, that's going to be, probably. As soon as she finds it, it'll be the last will and testament. But, so you wanted to talk about something? Oh, shit.
Hang on, folks. You might hear a scream in the background.
On. No, come on. At least move the ballpoint back inside the pin.
It's not a pin.
What
it's
is
the
that?
diamond dot thing.
Oh, come on. No.
And we got a murder.
Alright. He got lucky. I didn't stab him with the metal thing. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to make him have the point now. You're going to have a side of you. You're going to have to respond to every single little prattling thing that I have to come up with.
Yes, dear. Here it comes. Oh. Hey, I thought we said no kicking.
I lied. Anyway.
It's feminism for you folks.
Damn Skippy. Do what I want when I want. I'm grown. But I do love fall. That's the season where I really come alive. Like, decorating outside, sometimes I get Christmas decorations out, but honestly, it's too dang cold for Christmas decorations. I was on my roof last winter, and I decided I'm just leaving the lights up. If they work next year, great. If they don't, we won't have lights. It's fine.
Right.
I'm not, it was cold. I don't like it. So, fall though, it's nice. Right now, it's still a little warm for my taste, being out there trying to do all this and lift all these heavy-ass pumpkins, but I do love the decorations. So, other than beating the crap out of my co-host here, we'll see what else we can get accomplished this evening. First things first, though, I do want to wish my husband a very happy birthday. He's as old as me now. So, ha ha ha. Love you, honey.
For a minute.
Yeah. Well, we're a whole 6 months apart, so he tells me every my birthday, "You're older than me." Yeah, well, you just caught up. You're welcome. So, all that. But yeah, I'm sitting here enjoying fall, eating my apples and caramel, and got a whole big thing of apple cider at home, so I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
I'm going to hurt him.
No, I heard everything you said.
Because, red is a good fall color.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
It'll come spurting out of your body.
Well, then the choice of red shirt was accurate, according to...
And my husband and I talked about this. He's like, well, how can that be a he said, how can that be a he said, she said conversation? And I'm like, well, because she said, I want to get all these decorations, and he said, oh, God, we're going in the poorhouse.
Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to get, honey, go ahead and get it. It's fine.
You are a liar.
What? No, you decorate however you want.
No.
I'm going to tell you a secret. Men don't care.
Because there's a dragon that I want to decorate with that's $200.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that would be a no.
No, go ahead and get it. No, I said you can get it, so you go ahead and get it.
No.
No, go ahead and get it.
No, because you're not the one that has to pay for it.
Well, see, that's even better. Go ahead and get it.
You're going to get a nasty text or phone call.
And you know what? Then I will demonstrate male selective text reading.
Well, no, we've already decided if I went and spent $200 on a dragon without talking first. Like, if we talked about it and I said I really, really wanted it, I'm sure I'd get it. But, I can't spend $200 on a balloon. I can't.
It's a balloon?
It's an inflatable. It's not a balloon, but it's one of those inflatable decorations.
Oh, I thought it was something like,
No,
like
if it was like a nice solid one, that'd be awesome.
Not one of those fake Christmas wannabe decorations that you blow up with a goddamn fan.
Right. Now, I do have one of those decorations, but I spent a whole $10 on it for Halloween, and it's a big-ass spider.
Well, see, that's pretty cool. I used to get them black things you fill with leaves because those were handy. Grandpa's like, rake the goddamn yard.
Well,
okay.
That's what I did because I didn't have any leaves. So when I pulled all the weeds and everything else,
Yeah.
I filled those bags with that.
Yeah.
So and I have those. They're the big orange trash bags with the pumpkin faces on them.
Right.
So that's what I did. I was like, I don't have leaves, but I've got weeds because my flower bed got a little out of control.
You want me to get closer to this mic just because that means I got to get closer to her, and I'm closer in distance to smacking. That's what this
If
is.
you're not dumb, you don't get smacked. Of course,
so
my
the male
son-
side of it is automatically dumb. Is that what I just heard? Oh.
What?
You said if I'm not dumb.
No, I said if you don't say anything dumb.
That's not what I heard, but okay.
Well, you know what? That's selective hearing again. But no, we were talking about.
Women have that too, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I know. What? Sorry, honey, I didn't hear you. My son, he's like, but you could put the Christmas decorations up now. I'm gonna have to strangle him when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, weather-wise, honey, that would be nice. But Mommy is not putting up Santa Claus in October. I refuse. I won't do it. It aggravates me that they're decorating the trees in the store.
I'll give you $5 if you do it, Bobby. While she's here, do it now. I'll give you $5.
Not
'Cause
worth
it'll
it.
drive her nuts.
It's not worth it.
She won't beat you for it. She'll beat me.
Besides,
$5, bud. Make it happen.
He doesn't know where the decorations are.
In 2 hours, he can whittle some out of pieces of wheat. It doesn't matter as long as there's Christmas
Right?
decorations up.
You're like a pine cone, something.
Yeah.
Just spray something with cinnamon outside.
You got some Jiffy Pop and some fishing string.
Right?
Up goes the garland.
Yeah, it was funny, though. My daughter definitely knows me because... What was that face about?
I think we heard that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's fine.
a little
It's
feedback
fine.
or whatever.
Okay.
But she comes to the house, and she's like, Mom, she's like, do you have any extra Halloween decorations?
Yeah.
Maybe, you know. And I was like, why? And she said, well, I got this house and I don't have any decorations, and PetSmart's having a big, like a fall fest type of a thing, a community-wide thing that they're doing to help, animal adoptions, different things like that. Mm-hmm. So, I do that. So, I go out to the back porch. She's like, I may have a couple. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, because I have mine. I have all of your grandmothers. Because I got all the decorations for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween, all that. So, I said, I may have a couple. Well, I went out on the back porch, and I brought in 2 full plastic totes. The big plastic totes. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't even got under the table yet.
Yeah.
So, it's, yeah. I hear the
You're getting the crackle? Yeah, that's what I got.
So, I was like, I may have a couple. Mm-hmm. And then I said, she's like, well, I got dibs on grandma's. And I was like, that's not how this works. And she goes, Austin said, and Austin's very smart, very, he should totally be a politician because he's like, well, honey, all you have to do is hand her the baby and then go get him. I was like, you're not wrong, sir. Solid plan. Hand me the baby. I focus on nothing else. Go take all my decorations. It's fine. But I brought those 2 totes, and I told her, I said, I haven't even gone underneath the table that's on the back porch because I have it's not a picnic table. It's the big plastic tables.
Yeah.
I said, I got those, and, I haven't even touched those yet.
Yeah.
Because that's going to take a little more getting to. So it's like, it's like that stacked up garage type of stuff. But I was like, I haven't even got to that. I was like, I haven't even got out the ceramic pumpkins yet. And she goes, really? I'm like, you met me. Like, I buy new decorations every year, and I just keep adding to it. Like, I have, instead of a Christmas village, I have a Halloween village.
Yeah.
So it's going to get set up. But I have been told that it is time for break. So I will answer in the comments and stuff that, okay, son, you're going to get it when I get back on here. But we're going to take a break. Listen
is
to
he
some
making
commercials
$5?
No.
Oh.
But he's trying to wriggle away. But we're going to take a break,
$10,
and we'll be
Bobby.
right back.
Ow! And we're back on He Said, She Said with Libby and Stafford, where she's talking about fall stuff. And I guess I'm going to pay attention and have input. So.
Yeah, because I could sit back here all day. Be a real quiet show.
Yeah, it would be.
God love my son. He's got some great ideas, and he thinks he knows where all my Christmas decorations are, but haha, joke's on you. I've got many, many more. I am not going to say. I think if he thinks real hard, he'll know exactly where they are. He watches me put them away every year, so I wouldn't know why he wouldn't. But he's said the 2 places, and I'm like, that's only a little tiny piece of them. Oh, I have totes upon totes upon totes. Because like I said, all of the decorations I had mine, where Pat and I already had our established decor. And then when, my mother-in-law passed away, God love her soul, she was like me, and every decoration, or every season has decorations. So I got the decorations. So now I have double the decorations and a smaller house. So I suppose I have to not be stingy and actually share it with my daughter, because I love her too. I guess there's that. I do love her. So I guess I could share, Kylie. I guess I will. So, but I got those 2 totes out, baby, and you left them right in the kitchen. So maybe I'll just put them back. I don't know.
That's what I'd do.
If you're listening. If not, I hope you're at home sleeping because she's starting to get sick. You're sick when your throat hurts so bad that you'll keep a secrets in your mouth. Because those things are gross. They work, but they're gross. It's like, I know it'll make it feel better if I can just keep it in my mouth that long. It's like, ugh. Knock it off.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. But no, he told me, instead of doing the, total Christmas decorations, he said you could put a witch hat on Santa. And then he said, plus he knows where the decorations are. But, not going to do that, bud. But, Stafford did come up with kind of a middle-of-the-road solution. We could totally do Nightmare Before Christmas theme.
Yeah,
that where you've got
Tim Burton
Halloween
movie.
and Christmas together. And it's not like I don't have, Jack Skellington decorations. Because I do! But, we could do that. But honestly, it's like I wait until November.
$20. Get the Christmas decorations set out. Send me pictures.
Don't do it. You forget who's going to be your teacher. It's not Stafford. Anyway, of course, if you want to see him, if you want to see him get punched in the jejunum, go ahead. It's fine. So.
Is that like the duodenum?
The medulla oblongata.
Jejunum's right up here to your upper stomach. It's right there at the bread box.
So the bottom of the stomach is the
So,
duodenum.
yeah, the duodenum is the flap that keeps your food in instead of coming back out. But now we're getting all medical and technical and all that crap.
I ain't scared.
But then,
Douala.
yeah.
Douala Lumpur. Oh, wait, that's Kuala Lumpur.
And I do appreciate the compliment, honey. Thank you very much. Saying I still look in my 20s. I think you're crazy, but, I'll take the compliment. So, okay. I'm not going to ask what you like to do. What was a family thing that you guys did for fall? I mean, like, I
Rake
used
the
to.
leaves.
No, I mean, when Kylie was little, I haven't done this in a long time, but when she was little, it was a staple, like, every single year, we went to Brown County. We'd walk the park, and then we'd go to Little Nashville. Like, those little flea markets and the little fall stores and things like that. That was an every year thing. That was kind of a tradition thing, and then, as she got older and kids do other things, and we just kind of fell out of that. But, plus it gets expensive down in Little Nashville. Really cute stuff, really awesome stuff. But, man, you go broke quick, and you don't even leave the state. If I'm going to go broke, I'm going to go to another state. But we would do that. Or mine and Bobby's thing is every single year, him and I go to the pumpkin patch. We go to the local one there in, it's like a Daleville. Mm-hmm. We go to that pumpkin patch. And every year we have a great time. So, that's something that we do. I mean, did you guys just, go to a pumpkin patch every year, or at least send your kids, or,
We didn't do anything.
What is wrong with you?
Are you talking about growing up, or?
Well, not just
Like what
growing
me and
up, but
Teresa
you, with you and your kids, or when you were young growing
Well,
up.
when I was
or...
younger, it was rake the yard, pull the corn stalks down. That
Well,
was
there's
it.
that.
And, eventually we'd go to Cox's and get a pumpkin, and that was it.
Yeah.
And
You
then
never
trick or
went to the
treat.
pumpkin patches?
No, maybe once or twice, but couldn't afford it, so.
I remember one year. Growing up, we maybe once or twice got to go to the pumpkin patch. That was it. When Connor Prairie still had the pumpkin patch. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
And my dad made the mistake of telling us kids, because we said, can we have a pumpkin? Mm-hmm. And I was maybe 5-6 years old. He said, whatever pumpkin you bring up here, we'll get. Thinking we're going to get this tiny little pumpkin. Well, he didn't say how we had to get it there. I rolled that sucker out of the field. And at that time, you paid by the pound.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not buying that. And Mom went, oh, yes, you are.
You said it.
You said. Because I was getting upset here. I was 5. I was like, you said. At 5, you take everything literally. There is no joke. You said if I brought a pumpkin up here, you'd buy it, and it was a
bought
big
it for
old
the
pumpkin.
ingenuity. Hell,
It was a big old pumpkin, the roundest pumpkin that I've ever seen in my life, and I rolled that sucker, all the way up there, which not easy to do. It weighed more than me. But Mom's like, yes, you will. He's like, well, who the hell's carrying it back to the car? She goes, well, I guess you're doing that too. So I'm like, because I can't carry it. I'll roll it to the car, and it'll be all messed up by the time you get it home.
yeah, go over the gravel and stuff.
Right. But what Bobby and I do is, I can't remember the name. I'll look it up, and I'll have it after next break. But the pumpkin patch there in Daleville, it's amazing. Like, they have different seasons, too, because when they don't have the pumpkins...
That's not Stony Creek. That's out towards Lapel, I think.
But they have strawberry season, too. They have a big, a strawberry festival.
Is that the Smith family farm?
I don't know. Let me look
I don't know.
real quick.
Avery just went on that to a field trip today.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know what I just did to my phone. But we go there every year. I can't even spell right now. And we don't just do pumpkins. We do the hayride back to the corn maze. And they have stuff for little bitties there, too. They got, like, cornhole tossing. They've got little games. They've got a corn maze for little bitties. It's like this big blob. You just kind of walk through.
Yeah.
And then they've got the advanced one, and they give you a map that shows you the overhead picture. And you got to find your way out of that. And once you get out of it, you're in the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
So, and then the tractor comes around and they pick you up at the pumpkin patch. And for the admission, I think it's like $7. And you get, the hayride, the corn maze, and you get a pumpkin.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Yeah, we didn't really do anything growing up. Then when me and Teresa were married, we went to a haunted corn maze once, and she had the bejesus scared out of her by a guy with a bladeless chainsaw. That was pretty funny.
I don't do haunted houses.
It wasn't haunted house; it was haunted corn maze.
Well,
she ran around me 3 times, and she was freaking out so bad that I actually double checked to make sure the dude didn't have a blade on the chainsaw.
Right. You're like, it's fake,
she,
right?
lost her mind. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, it's called Landis Farms.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. They're pretty awesome. I mean, it's family owned. And they're very nice. They don't care if you're the only person there. They're still going to run that tractor and take you around. It does not matter. But I don't do haunted houses. That's the one thing of Halloween I don't do. Not because it scares me, but because when you startle me, I swing.
Yeah,
I don't need a lawsuit.
I've been thrown out of 2 of them, and I've never been back. Because of that
I've
exact
just,
thing.
I will swing on you.
Jump scare me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's like the clown one. They'll come at your face like, ooh, I'm like, back off, buddy. I'm not worried about that. But if you startle me and it's dark, I'm going to swing. That's just instincts, how I was raised. Like, if something comes at you, knock it out. I don't need that kind of lawsuit. Or I don't need jail time. I don't want to catch a charge just by going out and, having a family fun night.
Right.
What happened? Well, Mom went to jail. She decided to punch out the clown. He had a chainsaw and jumped at her.
Yeah, he had it coming.
So, and I'm not much on scary movies just because I don't think they're the Halloween scary movies. They're just slasher flicks. They're not scary to me. The ones that are scary to me are like the psycho thriller, the ones that mess with your head.
Psychological thriller.
That one.
Yeah.
I call them psychos.
The slasher's just
it's blood and guts.
Just blood and guts for no reason. I can't get on board with that.
No.
I've never seen any of the Saw movies because after I watched the first Hostel movie and I realized that that's what all of it was. I'm like, yeah. There's no reason for that.
Yeah. I mean, I have the movies just because
I see worse shit than that at work.
It's like you watch the first one and you're like, is that it? Is that what this whole thing's going to be about? Like, in every single one of them, it's the same principle. It's the same concept. It's, even though it's, Saw 12, you could at least have a little bit of an original idea in there.
Right.
But no, same dumb doll. My son, as a 6 or 7-year-old, went as the Saw doll. He was more scary than the movie. Them bright blue eyes under that mask freaked me out just a little bit.
Well, I remember when you guys lived over off of Winding when he looked at Pat and told him, he's like, it puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Freaked him out. I was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
He was 2.5, so, he was talking, but he wasn't talking a lot, and he didn't know what the movie was. I still think his sister put him up to it. I call shenanigans on that.
You know what? It's still funny, though.
Because Pat was going to bed. We just moved in together, and my son, toddler, he's like, I want to tell Patrick night-night. Like, everyone else calls him Pat. My son, from the beginning, toddler age, has called him Patrick. And
Because he looks like a starfish, that's why.
no, he just, and he's really the only
I
one
totally get it. No, that's what it is. You ask him, I bet he tells you
no,
that's what
it's just that's what he's called him. He said he wanted
Bobby.
he wanted to call him something that everyone else didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he calls him Patrick, but he's like, I want to tell Patrick night night. I was like, okay, baby. So we go in there. Room's dark, no lights, no lights, and he walks up the side of the bed. He's like, hey, Patrick. And he's like, hey, buddy, what's up? And he goes, it puts the lotion on the skin. And Pat looked at me and he goes, when you leave, please lock the door. It's like, he's 2. What's he gonna do? He's like, have you seen Chucky? I'm like, well, yeah, right. So yeah, the hand in the blender, not okay. That scene freaked me out more than anything in that movie. I was like, oh god. But then I named a cat Malachi, but it's fine. She came out of the cornfield and followed me everywhere. So she was Malachi. I was like, I can't shake her.
Eyes.
I can't shake her. So, but I don't know that we didn't have a tradition on Halloween and stuff growing up because my mom said Halloween was the devil. So we weren't even allowed to trick or treat. But maybe once or twice in the entire time that I grew up. And the once is because I snuck, because I spent the night at my cousin's house and we went trick or treating. And then she found out afterwards.
Yeah.
The one time I did get to go trick or treating that she knew about, man, we hit the rich neighborhoods. I made out like a bandit. I had like the paper shopping Cox's bags. I had 2 of them full king-size candy bars. So, of course, my dad...
Dad tax.
No, he didn't say it was...
10%.
No.
Oh, hell, I do. 10%, fork it over.
He did, but he
taxes.
didn't call it the dad tax. My dad loved Snicker bars. And there were all these king-size Snicker bars. And he's like, well, I got to see if there's needles in them. So he take a bite. And he's like, well, there wasn't a needle in that bite. Guess I got to keep going. I got to make sure. He did that. Mom's like, you're going to eat them all. He's like, shh.
Quiet, woman.
And the year that we set out, we had apples for the trick-or-treaters back before people put, razor blades and stuff, and you could give apples and things like that. We had made popcorn balls and had apples. And we took the time and, I shined up these apples. A whole bowl of nice, shiny apples.
I already know where this is going. Don't I?
We went to my grandma's because since we didn't get a trick-or-treat, my grandma always put on a Halloween party for all of us kids. So we went there. Daddy flips off the outside light and starts eating apples. And Mom's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I thought you shined those apples for me. She goes, you are lying, Robert. And so it was a fight. Us kids just went to our room eating our candy. I was like, I don't care, you can eat the apples. I guess. And he was like, no. I gotta check your candy. It's like, oh my gosh. You grew up watching classic Universal monster movies with my uncle. See, we never got into watching the movies and stuff on Halloween. It was, I don't know. My mom was a Bible thumper for a long time, so but
Has
as
she
I
got
grew
better?
yeah, she honestly has. She'll set out stuff for trick or treaters, or she'll say, "Hey, are you guys coming trick or treating at the house?" So yeah, she's gotten a lot better, a lot more laid back, but she actually decorates a little bit for Halloween now, so that's way more than before.
Right.
But I think just growing up, I always thought it was fun because Halloween's magical, and that's the one thing in the air is fall, yes, and the wonderful, and the apples and pumpkins and all this other stuff. But it's also very magical, time of the year. You can be on that one day, you can be whatever you want, whoever you want. It doesn't matter. You can be whatever the hell you want. It's such my favorite holiday that's my wedding anniversary, and I could be anything I wanted to be. So I wore white. I was the virginal bride. On my 4th wedding. I could be whatever I wanted to be. So there you go. But it was a Marilyn Monroe inspired dress. Like that, ooh. Don't stand over the fan. But yeah, so we had a lot of fun with that. And so every year we kind of do the Kings Island Halloween thing. I don't do the haunted houses there. We did them the first year and it wasn't scary. It wasn't, oh my gosh, I've, heart pumping, I've been through a haunted house. I got scared more by the guys that were outside running around and slide on their loud knee pads and startle you. But my husband's favorite story on that one. Well, my husband's favorite story on that one is probably 4 years ago when we were there. I don't eat a lot while we're riding all the roller coasters because I don't want my stomach to hurt. Right. I've never gotten sick or anything like that. It's just I don't want to push it. And so I was like, well, we'll just wait to eat. I said, but the one thing I'd been wanting all day was that bucket of potato wedges with the cheese. And I was starving. I was hangry. It was dark. I was hungry. I was one-track mind. I am to the food. I waited in line for 30 minutes to get my potato wedges and my drink. And this mother trucker...
You had to kill him, didn't you?
Dang near. I scared 2 employees because he comes sliding up to me and bumps me. My pop jostles and a little bit spilled on my hand. I looked at him and I said, if you make me spill my fries, you will not be the scariest motherfucker in this park. And he backed up. I guess the look on my face, he was like, okay, and his buddy come running up, going to scare me. He goes, no.
We're going to let this one go.
Pat and like 3 other families over there lost it. They scared the scarers. She scared the scarers. I'm like, I'm hungry. You about made me drop the food that I waited all day for. Yes, I will be frightening. I will end you. Don't make me drop my taters.
I'll swallow your soul.
Right? Have to bring Angie Hill in on that one. I'll eat your soul. Yeah. No, it was fixing to get real ugly. Because if anyone knows me when I get hangry, it's not pretty. And I was past hangry. I was like getting to the point where my blood sugar was dropping. Like, nope, we're going to eat or somebody's going to get hurt. And then you come up on me as soon as I got it in my hands. I hadn't even made it to the table yet. Waited a half hour in line. And you going to knock that out of my hands? No.
Surprised you didn't headbutt him.
No. Because I would have probably spilled my fries. It was preservation at that point in time.
Somebody hold this.
Yeah, come hold this. I got something to do. But no, it's like, but then my son, he wants to go with us, and he's a teenager now. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. We went, just him and I, and I'm glad because my husband would have thrown a fit. Because we go on Halloween for the, boo, or, to go through the, the park's all dark, and they've got the scarers around, and the crazy music, stuff like that. It's all fog, no lights. So it's fun. You get that charge. But they have this thing where you can buy, it's called a no-boo necklace. To where if you're wearing that necklace,
they can't scare you.
They're not allowed to scare you. Why are you going to go on Halloween to get a no-boo necklace? I mean, a serious question. Because I kept telling him, you want to go, okay. But they're going to scare you. They're going to startle you. I mean, they're not going to be like, oh my God, chase you with the chainsaw, but they're going to startle you. Trust me. Because I don't startle easy, and a couple of them have me going, eek. They're going to startle you. Because they come out of nowhere. And they got this one giant jack-in-the-box, and you never know when he's going to go, and it's friggin' psychotic. But, so I told him that. And then we get there, and they start scaring, and he's like, I need a necklace. I'm like, really? So I paid $12 for a light-up ghost necklace. Ghosts, mind you, that say boo, and it's a no-boo necklace. Really? The sentiment was not lost on me. And I told Pat, and he's like, what the hell's going on? So I sent him a picture of him wearing the no-boo necklace. He's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. I said, if Dad was here, you wouldn't have got that necklace. I tell you straight up. Just straight up. He just said, tuck it up. $12? Yeah, no, it's cheaper to buy. It's cheaper to buy new underwear. Sorry. I could buy a shirt. It's fine. But yeah, I was just like, and I told him after that, I was like, if you don't want to get scared, we're not coming around Halloween. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to buy an extra necklace just because it got dark. Because the whole entire kids land is why they flat tell you on admission. Children under a certain age need to be out of this park at 6 p.m.
Right.
Because the whole Kiddieland area is haunted houses, is haunted attraction. It's where you walk through and they scare the bejesus. And the only time I really got scared was this lady had a frickin' boa constrictor that was bigger than me and you put together, and it was all wrapped around her stuff, and she walks up to me, she's like, you want to touch me? And I was gone. Like, I let the snake eat him. I'm out. That's a snake. I don't do snakes. Not playing. It was well, I think probably it wasn't a boa. It was a banana paw python. It was yellow.
Yeah.
It looked like the snake from the Britney Spears video.
Nah, I have
so,
there.
Oh, I'll show you later. But, yeah, I no part of it. I was out. I was probably down 3-4 blocks before he could even catch up with me. I was like, All I heard him say was, well, she's out. Yep, done. Because I knew, most of you look at it like, no, I knew that was not a fake snake. It was moving on its own. No, When they look at you, you're like, I'm not your next meal. Sorry. I don't like hugs like that. So.
He just loves you.
Yeah, he loves you so much, he's going to hug you around your neck. But, yeah, no. But I do love going there at Halloween because of the decoration, because they have, all the craziness, and it is fun, like I said. But the haunted houses to me, they're just, I guess it's just because they don't compare to the haunted houses when I was growing up. Because in high school, we used to, all of us get together, and we would go to the haunted houses in Indy. Because that's the only place they were.
I never really done haunted
in the
houses,
early 90s.
So.
But they were flipping scary. Like, not doing it. And you get to these, and it's like we said, it's blood and gore.
Yeah,
it's not.
I think that's what's become,
Yeah, that's not scary to me. That's just gross. Like, I was a nurse for 20 years. You're not gonna bother me with blood and gore.
Right.
Oh, that's a liver. Well, it's backwards, so you might want to fix that. Like, that's what I catch myself doing. Like, that's not right. You need to fix that. But I don't know.
Come at me like this, not like that.
Right? Like, I don't know what you're doing that for, because that's not going to work.
You can't control a knife that way.
Right, you're going to stab yourself. That's what you're going to do if you turn it this way. But I don't know. I am excited. Later this month, I'm going to go to the pumpkin patch twice. Once is Angie's going to have the girls that I fostered. They're going to be spending, the weekend with her, so I'm going to get to see them. We're all going to go to the pumpkin patch there at Landis. And then my son and I will go to the pumpkin patch. But this weekend, we get to go to the Renaissance Fair.
Yep.
They're in, I guess you'd say Indianapolis. It's more of a Noblesville Fishers kind of a thing. It's at the
Deer Creek.
Well, Old Deer Creek now. It's the Ruoff
Home Mortgage
Center.
Still
Blah,
Deer
blah, 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 blah. It's Deer Creek. But it's there this weekend from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. They have jousting. They have a fairy village, which bet you someone will be there. Let's see, they've got all kinds of stuff. And I'm the big nerd I'm gonna be dressing up. So I have the dresses and the masquerade ball masks and the headdresses and all of that. So
it's just kind of neat that they're doing that in October too. Once it's kind of hopefully cooled down some.
Yeah. Hopefully. I know the weather says it's supposed to still be close to 90, so we'll see.
At least it ain't supposed to rain.
Right. Yeah, because there's nothing more miserable than all the humidity and everything else. So, but yeah, we're a group of all of us, you and Chris and his wife and my son, we're all going. So it's going to be fun. I haven't been to one for several years when I went to the one in Ohio.
I haven't been to one in 20 years.
So it'll be fun. And
Ohio was the only one I've ever been.
Me too. And my son's never been.
I just now got that, Pat. I have no idea what you're referencing, but okay.
What?
Oh, I bet it was the Patrick Starfish comment. I'll bet money on that.
Either that or buying, you can buy the spider or the dragon.
Oh, well, that too, yeah. You know what? It don't matter. He's going to pay for it. It'll be fine.
Don't get me in trouble because you
I'm
run
not
in
getting
your
you.
mouth.
I'm not getting you in trouble.
So I already got in trouble for having glitter on. It's fine. Because I got it all over the baby.
So?
And Austin was like, I have to trade in the baby for a new one. She's got glitter on her. I just love that baby so much. But, yeah, it's... I love the season, though. Mm-hmm. It's my fave. So if anyone has anything that they like to do for this holiday, my holiday of choice, let us know or whatever.
Pretty soon we'll be talking about how to put up with family during the holidays.
What?
Pretty soon we'll be talking about how to put up with family during the Christmas
season. Put up with family?
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol. Copious amounts. My sister always has 2 and 3 and 4 bottles of wine for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Wine's not strong enough.
The stuff we get is. But, yeah, last year...
19%.
Last year, she had some, and I've got to find some. Maybe it's only out around the holiday, but I really... Because I love cranberry juice. I love the cranberry gel shit sauce at Thanksgiving and all that.
What about those pumpkin spice things back?
I don't do pumpkin spice anything. I'm not the basic bitch. I am not a basic bitch. I don't... The only thing is pumpkin pie.
I'm going to go get my white girl drink.
Yeah, I am... Well, and the thing they said when we were down in Tennessee and the moonshines and stuff, and they're like, oh, this one tastes like pumpkin, this, that, and the other. I'm like, I can't like it. I'm not that basic bitch. I'm not doing it. I don't. I like pumpkin pie, and that's it. I don't want pumpkin muffins. I don't want pumpkin cider, pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin. I don't. I want pumpkin pie. That's it.
Pumpkin pie is good.
Especially when I make it. All right, well, we are being told that it's about time for another break. And we will come back, and who knows what we'll be talking about. But I will maybe start an argument. That way it'll be more of a he said, she said. It happens.
Good luck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. And we're back to He Said, She Said. It's my sides. You're lucky you're back already. Yeah. I was going to get all crazy and talk about how men don't care about the stuff, but, now that you're back, I can't talk about it. So
You are talking crazy.
Yeah, see?
Well, I've decided that it was something that I wasn't sure I was going to bring up because a lot of people get butthurt about Halloween stuff. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
And it's not...
What are we
to
doing
me,
here?
it's not anything major, but I see it every single year, and there's always an addition because we're growing up the world full of vaginas, but it's fine. What is it with people getting butt hurt over Halloween costumes for kids? You can't be, you can't dress up as Pocahontas because of Native American. You can't dress up as, the new movie, Maui and Moana. You can't dress up as Moana because it's offensive to them. It's offensive to that race. You can't dress up as Native Americans. It's offensive to that race. You can.
Who decided it was offensive to them?
You can't dress up as certain princesses because it's
Wait.
Here's the thing. No, what they're saying is.
Who decided
and it does. It brings race into it, and that drives me nuts because I think everybody is the same.
Who decided it? Who decided?
It's all over social media. It's all over the news.
Social
it's all
media.
no. It's not just social media. It's the news. It's everything. People have actually gotten big groups going against costumes. Like, okay, well, if you are Hawaiian or Pacific Islander or whatever, okay, you can be Moana. If you're a white girl, don't you dare.
Why?
Because it's racist. You're being a racist as a 6-year-old kid.
Yeah,
you're
well, you know what? They're being pussies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the reason, like I said, because I am not going to hold my tongue about this. I am not going to be quiet about it. It pisses me off.
What the hell?
Yeah, and okay.
It's Halloween. Okay, then anybody that dresses up like a ghost can't do it because that shit's offensive to the living impaired. How about that?
Uh-oh, the producer's chiming in.
Oh,
Good
Lord.
subject right here. Let's
Here
do
we
it,
go.
No, because this is what, every time
it chaps your ass cheek.
Right, and you know what? And the only people complaining are guilty-ass white people.
Yeah.
It's literally
Guilty
not
ass white people.
No, it's the people who are like,
is this a white guilt thing? Oh,
yeah,
God,
because
we're
it's
going
the
sideways. Here we go.
No, it's the people.
Buckle up. Here we go.
He's right. He's right.
It's the people who said, I could tattoo every bit of my body to get rid of my whiteness. I would. Those are the ones.
Yeah.
Literally, they are the ones that are also going on there saying Native Americans are upset about this, and then you talk to a Native American, they're like, "No, that's a fictional character. I don't care."
Or you don't see the NAACP going, "You can't be the Frog and the Princess. You can't be Tatiana because she's black and you're not." Like,
right.
No, they're like, "Cool. You're embracing. You're just like me. I am Native American. I'm not offended. It's like you should be honored that they want to emulate you. They want to be like you for Halloween. Like, to me, but it's like, it doesn't matter. They're going to find anything to nitpick about. Oh, you can't dress like this, and so many things already. Don't let your little girls dress up as princesses.
Okay.
Don't let your little girls dress up as this and that and the other. And it's like, okay, I won't. But I'm going to have my 13-year-old son dress up like a princess. Here we go. You want to start some shit? Let's do this.
Here it is.
Because now it's not only racist, but he's the wrong sex.
Number one. They're kids.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're kids
It's
being
Halloween.
kids. They don't know anything about race.
If that chaps your ass, you need to take a good long look at yourself and decide why it is that you're unhappy with your life.
Right.
And then number 2, you need to just fuck off. Because nobody cares about your opinion. Your opinion on,
I'm going to have to find this for you then, because there was an actual... I think it was in New York. It was an actual...
Well, there's New York and California.
Well,
just dismiss anything coming out of those two states.
I don't know. I'm going to have to find it.
Because they're not really... I mean, you know what? They're not people.
Well, I'm going to have to find it because...
They're not people. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I mean, they have lost their minds. They're kids. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
They can dress up as whatever they want. Stop this stupid shit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They had a Halloween costume contest for littles, like 4 and 5 years old.
Okay.
There was a little white girl that dressed up as Tatiana, which is the little black princess from the Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful princess. And that's all she thought was she's a beautiful princess. That's what I want to be for Halloween. She didn't think, oh my gosh, she's a different color than me. She thought, she's beautiful. I want to be her. Okay? They had so many people screaming, yelling, booing, and throwing things at this 4-year-old child that she left bawling, not understanding. They were screaming at her that she was a racist pig. And all this. I'm like, she's 4. She doesn't know what skin color is. She knows that it's pretty. She knows that that she goes to school with kids of every color. So why should it matter?
This happened in what state?
I don't know. I have to look it up for sure before I misquote.
Find out for me. I think Chris is looking.
He's already looking it up.
Well, no, the one where the little girl dressed up in the full Asian garb and had like the whole tea party, like the full on whatever, and like sad white people like jumped all over. Oh, it's cultural appropriation. This, that, and the other. You talk to Japanese people who were like, "Oh no, she did it right. Like, no, she got all of it. That's cool. We think that she was that's outstanding. You know, it's
right."
You know, and then you have the majority of them, and you have like the 1 or 2 that people hold up and saying like, you know, I'm not a Halloween costume, yada yada yada. It's like, you know,
you're right. You're a douchebag,
right?
You know, quit being a douchebag. Honestly, that's what it boils down to. You know, quit being a sad damn dredge.
Kate
on
Middleton's
society.
family removes zombie princess costume from theirs. What? Like now? Okay, well, what race is a zombie? Why are we offending the dead people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that one.
This whole idea of getting offended for other people is the racist thing on the planet.
Yes.
And people need to start calling them out on it.
Right.
Because if you think that they're not smart enough to be offended and you have to be offended for them, then you are racist and you need to like go jump off a cliff.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Oh yeah, Halloween costumes and cultural appropriation. How not to be a racist.
Which denotes that they're racist.
Is it okay for white kids to dress up as Moana for Halloween and other cultural appropriation questions? Like, this is retarded.
You know, I don't it's a sad state of this country when we got to have this damn conversation.
Right? Well, and that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I'm just trying to
God.
find the one thing, and I'm like, holy crap.
No, it's all over. It's literally all over the thing. And honestly,
you know what this world needs? A good plague. No, I'm serious.
And just start in a large population center.
Yeah, let's just wipe out a few 100 million. Tired of taking so long to get to work. You know, let's just wipe it out. Start over. Let's get another Dark Ages going. Let's just start this over. Because we screwed up somewhere along the way. We let some of these people that think their opinions matter more start talking. Mm-hmm. Well, I got to be careful. I'm gonna turn this political.
Right?
No, like I said,
the 1% showed up. Well, no, the 1% thought they had it, and then 99% showed up and said, the silent majority showed up. The silent majority is going to have to shut this shit down again.
Now Party City is facing controversy over a toddler cop costume. Because they were too sexy. It's a toddler!
Well, sexy children's costumes tend to be like.
I bet that won't offend the pedophiles overly.
No, they're like,
they're not.
We need 6-year-olds in sexy nurse outfits.
But they're not. I'm looking at the costume right now. Like, it goes well past the knees.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, that's you brought up Halloween outfit or Halloween costumes. And I was like, okay, the only thing I could see about anything being whether it was more.
Brooklyn.
More for the adults or more for the children, or like the teens trying to wear the naughtier looking stuff for the adults. And I'm like, nip that shit in the bud real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's as far as I go on it.
You're going as Jason.
Yeah, you're going.
You're going to get a full jumpsuit, like zipped up with a
turtleneck
and a turtleneck, and you're going to go out.
But
and
that offends mass murderers everywhere, so you can't freaking wear it. No.
Brooklyn mom says it's offensive for white girls to dress up as Moana for Halloween.
Fuck New York. I already said it.
But is she white?
Doesn't matter. She's from New York.
No.
Flush them.
No, because like 90%, like I said, 90% of the people that I see that are up they're whining and stuff about it being offensive.
Don't be douchebags, or you're next.
90% of the people. You know what's funny about Jersey? The people who are jumping about that have.
They all live on the shore.
Have yard jockeys or whatever in their driveways.
Yeah. I have a set of those, but I'm painting them up for Jim.
Right.
No, I'm going to read something from people.com here because it's just it dumbfounds me. Let's see.
Nothing surprises
a controversy swept through the web last month when writer Sachi Ferris published a now viral article that tells you it's everywhere, titled Moana, Elsa, and Halloween, about why Ferris wouldn't let her daughter dress up as the Polynesian princess. In a conversation about cultural appropriation with her 5-year-old daughter, Ferris said, Moana is based on real history and a real group of people. If we're going to dress up as a real person, we have to make sure we're doing it in a way that's respectful. Otherwise, it is like we are making fun of someone else's culture. How?
Then they shouldn't have the cartoon.
Okay, last year her daughter dressed up as Elsa.
That'll be the next step. Be careful.
But she said Elsa's an imaginary character.
It's offensive to celluloid characters everywhere.
I'm just saying, it's not offensive. I mean, that she's dressing up as the cartoon character. She's not saying, "Oh, I'm making fun of their actual cultural history" or any of that. It's no. That's what she looks like in the cartoon. This mass Disney thing that's everywhere. That's what she's dressing up as, the Disney portrayal. So if that's the problem, you tell Disney not to have the movie.
Dressed up as something that she enjoys.
Yeah.
And that's all she sees it as.
Yep.
As that is something she loves the cartoon, she loves the thing, whatever.
That you think you have to sit down and explain to a 5-year-old about cultural appropriation,
you don't have to do that.
to me says is a problem with the parent, not the child.
Right. You don't explain that to a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old.
Because a 5-year-old just
you
goes,
sit down, you
she's
explain
pretty.
to the parents why the hell they're wrong.
Yeah. The 5-year-old's going, she's beautiful. She was so brave. She did so many awesome things. The kid wants to be awesome for Halloween. Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
I'm sorry, there's so many adults that are shitbags and think that they don't have anything better to do than
Well, no.
to come down
I mean,
on
now we
kids
gotta
for
come
Halloween
down on costumes
or whatever.
You know what? I'm sorry, she's not wearing the Playboy bunny costumes that you sluts out there wear. You know who you are. I'm just saying.
Hey, don't hate on sluts.
Hey, and
Hey,
you know what?
I wear the
If
same
you're
kind of
offended,
costumes.
if you're offended, you need to send those pictures to us,
I am.
and we will judge
Yes,
if they're
you
too slutty.
do.
I am one of those
I
sluts
will
for
help you
Halloween.
all out,
I love my cleavage. I will dress up how I want, but I'm a grown woman.
So do we.
But I also don't tell my kids, you can't dress up as that princess because you're not the right color. Because that is racism or reverse racism or whatever you want to call it, being is that, me and my kids are white. Mm-hmm. Some of my very best friends are not white. Mm-hmm. And speaking of Moana, my daughter's boyfriend, her baby daddy, whatever. I call him her future husband, and she goes, whatever, I don't see a ring. But anyway, you're welcome, Austin.
Austin, go get a ring.
He is, we call him...
Hell no,
yeah.
he's doing the weights and measures. How crazy is she going to get first?
We call him Maui, because he's Pacific Islander and stuff like that. And Maui. My granddaughters as well. So it's like, I don't have any issues with cultural anything. Like, if my kid wants to Jack on the Beanstalk, okay. You want to be the giant even though you're not that tall? Okay. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. It's imagination. And why are we stunting it in our children and having them with such serious adult topics at 4 and 5 years old?
Because we're a sad-ass, pathetic society.
To have
That's
a
why.
child, a 4-year-old beautiful baby girl, crying off of a stage? Are you kidding me?
And you won't see that shit happen around here.
Oh no, because we're a bunch of corn-fed folks. It ain't gonna happen.
And I guarantee you that all
salt
that
of the
happened.
earth folk.
That was a coast. I just about guarantee that happened along a coast.
I'm pretty
And
sure
it
was in New
wasn't
York.
somebody who has transplanted from the Midwest to a coast, because that shit would have started, and
They'd have
myself
stopped it.
included, anybody else that I know, we'd have waited out to everybody that we've come across that had something to say. We'd have been docking them right in the mouth.
I'm gonna knock some sense into you one way or
It's
the
like,
other.
oh, you're going to do that? Okay, well, and officer, that's how the riot started.
This is a baby. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be a grown-ass adult. You're not, but you're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And you're a parent of these other kids. What if someone did that to your kid? Like, they don't think.
Right.
It's like, I'm so involved in this political matter that nobody gives a shit about, but I'm going to cause a stink. It's like, it's fucking Halloween. Mm-hmm. The one day you can be whatever you want to be, but apparently now, sorry kids, you can only be what is gender and ethnically appropriate.
Plague. I'm telling you, we need a plague.
I'm going to be the purple people eater. Who am I going to offend on that one?
Purple people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone with a purple Peter? I don't think they'd be offended,
She
though.
needs to, relax if it's purple. Are you okay? Holy crap! I didn't even think about that. Are you? I think I about killed her.
I was trying to take a drink. God dang it! Now my eyes are watering. They get him in my nose. But no, that was funny. But no, it just, oh God, it chaps my ass when people do that. It's like, they're children. Why not let them enjoy Halloween? Enjoy that one day where nobody gives a shit what you wear. Mm-hmm. They got to deal with enough in school. They got to deal with it in preschool now. Mm-hmm. Why can't you let them have one day? One.
Well, and then,
If 364 days of the year you want to be a tight, puckered butt, whatever, then one day a year, I don't care if she wants to go as Marilyn Manson or Charles Manson. Go, have fun.
Well, I might have something to say about Charles Manson. But,
yeah, maybe. But I'm just throwing it out there. It's like, you can be as wild as you want to be one day a damn year. It's Halloween.
I always just dress normal and say I'm a well-adjusted member of society.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I try.
But no, it's like, I always dress up when I take my kids trick-or-treating. Because it's fun. Mm-hmm. So, otherwise you just look like them creepy fuckers driving on cars watching children. That's just, no. I just don't want to look like
I flashed back to the last time we had like all the kids together and we were trick-or-treating, and I was the guy driving the van that everybody unloaded out of, and I just kept pacing through the whole neighborhood. I'm like, so I was that creepy fucker in the van.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one year we were down in Oklahoma when Kylie was 4, so that's been a minute. Mm-hmm. Almost 2 decades. We went down to Oklahoma to visit my grandfather's brother. Mm-hmm. He was in a nursing home down there, in a place in Oklahoma called Antlers. The town is Antlers. But we were going down there. It was right outside of Fort Towson. We were staying there, and it was Halloween. Mm-hmm. And I had Kylie's little witch costume and all this other stuff. And it turned out that the lady who owned the motel, her husband was the bank president. Mm-hmm. So she told us the swanky neighborhood to go to. Man, that girl made a haul. Plus, I mean, they didn't just hand out 1 or 2 candy. You know those little party sacks that you get, you can fill with candy and tie them up? Mm-hmm. They were handing out that, like king size everything.
Good Lord.
And I'm talking Butterfingers, Snickers, Almond Joy, like the good stuff. They weren't buying the grab
bags, they were buying full-size
And you got not one piece of gum, but you get like a pack of Double Bubble. Like,
nice.
Yeah, Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
But,
I want to go there.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, can we just go there every year to trick-or-treat? But I loved it because they had police in force out. And it wasn't just in that neighborhood, it was every neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You know, there were police in the cars patrolling. Mm-hmm. There were police in uniforms walking up and down the sidewalks around the house. There were also policemen in costume with their kids trick-or-treating. If there was a car, because most everybody was walking.
Right.
Because down there, it's still hot in October.
Right.
You're walking. So, if somebody drove around that block more than twice slow, they were stopping them.
They got pulled over.
Or, you got a kid out here? No? Move on. Mm. And them Southern boys, they don't play. Mm-mm. Like, I told you, you got one warning. That you don't get, 3 strikes, you're out. No, I told you once. If you show back up again, you're going to leave in bracelets. Mm-hmm. Because they're just that protective, and I love that. And then, you know, in Indiana, we're still fairly protective, but the farther north you go, it's just like, whatever, go kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, just go trick-or-treat with your gang. It's fine.
Right.
But, I don't know. I mean, I guess, to me, Halloween is back when I was a kid. Everybody just needs to have fun. You know, throw Halloween parties. Have a good time. Mm-hmm. Not, well, I can't wear this because... For Christ's sake, my sister was the Noid for Halloween one year.
I remember avoid the Noid.
Yes. Like, and my cousin was an angel.
False advertising.
Right? So, yeah, I don't get the problem. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It's like, you can't find anything else to bitch about? Mm-hmm. If all the things going on in this world, in this planet, terrorism and everything else, you gotta bitch about what a 4-year-old wears for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I'm gonna be the sluttiest fucking Sacagawea up in this place on Halloween. Tell me I can't. And you're gonna have a fight. I'll be a Smurf. Who's gonna get mad about that?
Blue people.
Well, you find me some blue people, and then I'll talk with them.
I'll
even be a redheaded Smurf.
He'll find some for you.
I'll be a redheaded Smurf.
He'll find some for you.
Nope, we're not going to do that. No. I'm just saying.
We learned that Saturday.
I don't understand why it's even a topic. I don't understand why it's a big... I don't even understand. Like, why should I even be having to bring this up right now? Because it's a freaking hot button right now. Mm-hmm. The last, maybe 3 years? Mm-hmm. It's gotten stupid. And every year it's worse and worse. I'm like, okay, well, Disney keeps making movies, so you're going to have more princesses.
Well, pretty soon they're probably just going to cancel Halloween.
No.
They can try.
Right.
Yeah. Well, no, I agree with you. I mean,
and then I will still go out and I will lead the undead army.
I will say, so you've decided no one gets treats? Well, everyone gets tricks.
We're gonna bring back Devil's Night.
Right?
How did I get glitter on me?
Her. She did it.
She hasn't touched me.
Osmosis.
There's like, oh God, oh.
You have herpes now.
Oh my God, that shit's everywhere.
You're welcome, honey. I just shook my hair all over the place, and its glitter's falling down like snow.
Oh God, it's in my beard.
Well, it's got to go now.
No,
I am anti-glitter.
you go get it. You go get.
Okay.
No, I've already been gotten.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
still.
You wouldn't slap hands. You wouldn't slap hands. I don't care. I don't care.
No.
I'll do the whole White Snake video.
Okay, now we have to torch the studio. We just burn it down.
Just burn it, sort of.
It's
It's
still floating in the air.
Like so, I'm saying we just have to burn down the studio.
See, what you don't know, folks,
we'll
is I'm a
start
huge fan of glitter, and these two fellas are deathly afraid of it.
It's not afraid of it. It's annoying as crap because you cannot get it off of
It's
you.
the herpes of the craft world.
Right.
You can't get rid of it.
God damn it.
5 days after my wife thought she'd be funny and go, ah, I went to the bank and they went, you have glitter in your hair.
Oh, God. Well, if you take a shower.
I did. 5 of them.
Get this shit off.
I had to shave my head.
flamethrower.
I had to shave my head and still had glitter on my hair.
I think it's hilarious. I told you I'd get you sooner or later with glitter.
God damn you.
I threw Heather's all the way.
That's
All of
okay,
it.
because I'll bring the spray can over, and Heather and I'll have it in our hair on Saturday. You're welcome.
That's fine. We're just going to go drink mead and eat big things. You can walk around and be all glittery all you want.
Oh,
We'll be in-
no.
we'll
You'll
be in
wear
the good-
you'll wear glitter while drinking mead.
Huh?
I'll be on fire.
Nope, light it.
Exactly.
God, I can't even touch the desk.
I was like,
Jeez. It's still floating in the air. Does
Like-
that shit have no weight?
no, it's
Look at it. Look at it.
it's a parasite looking for a host.
It's
God, it's all over me.
it's in an aerosol.
You didn't shake that much, man. The dog shakes worse than you. God bless it.
It's in an aerosol form, so it's super light.
God.
If I'd have known it was this fun, I'd have done it weeks ago. Best dollar I've ever spent in my life, because that's all the can cost was $1.
Oh my God.
Oh, it hurts.
God, it doesn't come off with spit. Jesus.
That's what she said. Oh my God.
Oh, good.
Ow, it hurts. You good? You alright?
Nope.
Well, we know what he's going to be for Halloween, a glitter ball.
Pissed.
Oh, shit.
God.
Well, I was a little aggravated today, like when I sprayed my hair with it, all of a sudden I look and I was like, my face, it was like... You ever
Still,
watched
Well, I've
Trolls?
seen
it still
Trolls
is.
is that-
Seen it all over you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to touch my beard.
Trolls. It's already in there. It's shining.
Oh, God damn it.
But have you seen Trolls with your kid as like the glitter butt troll? That's what I felt like about glitter.
You know this shit's not going to wear out for like 6 weeks, right?
Till well after Halloween. You're welcome, Heather.
Yeah, I just jumped her ass the other day, too.
We really enjoyed this house. Too bad it's got to burn.
It was such a nice house until the glitter invaded. At least I don't think there's any more falling now. It finally settled. I guess I'll have to shake my
No,
head
I
again.
still see it right through here from the light hitting it. It's still falling. And landing on me.
I just have this mental image of me going out like one of the Lost Boys, you know, like you're like, oh, here it's like, oh,
Yeah, just
Right?
light it up.
Peace
Light
out,
it up.
bitches.
Just light it up. And you know what? I'll save you a step. I'll have an aerosol can and a lighter.
see,
Flaming glitter coming
You're in
at you.
so goddamn much trouble right now. You don't even know.
I may be coming home tonight, honey. I don't know.
Don't count on it.
Oh, I'm going to hose people. I'm bringing the spray can next week.
and that's when
Well,
the
this
fight
will be
starts.
this is the last show we're doing, I see.
I will, because
It's been a fun run.
No, it smells bad. Like when you spray it, like, I mean, you think hairspray smells bad? Glitter in a case.
I don't know how it smells. It didn't get past my eyes, you know.
In your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah.
I maced him last week. Go ahead and cover him that shit that he doesn't like this week. Next week, I'm going to set the fat bastard on fire.
Well, you don't want the glitter on you, so I'll light it as it goes.
Just make it quick.
Start with
Breathe
the beard.
deep, it'll hurt less.
Take it all in. Just take it all in. Oh my god, that was funny.
I don't even have anything to do back to you that's worse than this.
Oh yeah, you did. You gave me that fucking high C beer.
Well, but that don't count. I mean,
Blah.
god damn it.
It is that time, by
Hey,
the way, guys.
all right.
Break or...
Yeah. Almost a half hour of just teasing us with glitter.
All right, well, we're going to go to our next break so I can try and get a little composure because that was funny as shit. At least for me.
Oh, you're
and
in
then we will be back after these messages.
Maybe.
And welcome back. We are still here. Well, I was laughing hysterically. They're not so thrilled that they're covered in glitter, but yeah, we'll deal. But no, we're still talking about the whole Halloween costume for kids and all of that. And I'm looking at this thing saying that, you know, I mean, it's not a new thing for costumes to get pulled. Like the World War II evacuee Anne Frank costume. The, let's see, Israeli soldier costume at Walmart. Like, but that's, I guess that's a taste level type of a thing, especially with everything that's going on. Yeah. But it's like, okay, well that's different. You can be a murderous soldier, a terrorist, or a princess. Well, whatever, or a princess. Well, all soldiers at one point or another, sadly.
That's not murder, that's combat.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, if it all comes down to that. One side calls it murder, one side calls it combat. So, but that's neither here nor there. We're not even going to go there. But I'm just saying, it's like, people just try to defend it, you know? And then there are other people, like I said, that go on and say, no, you're going over the top because of your own internal racism and insecurities. You are pushing those onto your children. I know, it's in my eyes. Yeah, I suffered too, because it's
it's
in my
places that it
friggin'
shouldn't
eyes.
have made it to already.
I know. I'm like, why is it in my eyes? So, because it's all over my hands.
You know what? I give up. I
Yeah, it's
relent
everywhere.
to
Anybody
the
that
glitter.
sits in this chair, so make sure Jim Hill sits in this chair.
He always does.
Okay. I'm going to glitter the shit out of it. So he'll have a glittery, sparkly ass when he leaves.
You already have.
He always does.
Yay!
It's all over.
So, oh yeah, I mean, but here too, it's like, it's everywhere. But, I don't know, if you're that, if you're insecure enough,
God, it's like I've been to court.
if you're insecure enough that you have to project things onto your children, I mean, that's more of an issue or a problem than the costume.
Yeah.
That's what you get for those comments. I didn't hit you for them.
Okay.
You knew some shit was coming down. It happened. You're welcome. Ah,
I'm going to go get a pet snake.
that's okay. I'll hold snakes and stuff now. I don't. But when they're out in the yard and I don't know that snake, they startle me. I'll scream. It's fine.
We're getting it back.
It was in my flower bed.
Yes.
I'll kill it.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You're going to love
It's
it.
called a hammer.
No, you won't.
Oh yeah.
No, you
I watched
won't.
my father take
You're
3
going
of
to
them out
hold
of the
it.
sky with a hammer.
You're going to hold it.
Nope.
His name's going to be Roy.
Nope.
You're going to love him.
Nope. His name's gonna be Killed Roy.
No.
That's what his name's gonna be.
His name will be Roy. You'll enjoy it.
Because he ain't ever gonna be Old Roy. Because he ain't gonna make it.
He'd be old Roy.
Nope. I'll call DNR and everything else because you ain't allowed to have bats. I'll be that one.
Yes,
You gotta get a permit.
As long as they're not Indiana brown bats.
Where the hell you gonna get one? We live in Indiana, dummy.
Well, no, there's a specific breed that you can't have.
The brown bat, tho's the only
Vampire
halfway
bat.
cute one.
Vampire bat from Arizona.
One of the ones that look
Nope.
like giant boxes.
Oh yeah, the
With a dog
shovel
face.
nose. The
Yeah, but those look kind of cute, though.
One with a
That great
dog
big one,
face.
yeah,
the one that I said you have to send that picture to Jim.
it'll be so big you'll think it's the mimic.
I will. I'll saddle it and I'll fly that bitch into battle. That's fine. That thing's bigger than me. It'll be really intimidating. We can't stop here. It's bad country. Like, it'd be intimidating to ride into battle on a freaking bat. Dun, da, 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 charge! And I shall name it Fluffy.
You start shouting for the horde.
Right? But yeah, it's just
I fell back.
just quit trying. You're only
I
gonna
give
frustrate
up.
yourself.
I'm just gonna relent to the glitter at this point. I guess it's
No, it's not glitter. It's like I'm made of diamonds.
Yeah.
I sparkle.
That's it.
I'm just gonna start calling you Magni. But yeah, I'm just the whole Halloween debate on costumes. It's bad. I mean, unless it's. I don't even think there's one that I would tell my son no, unless it was like really, really derogatory, but the princesses and all that, they're not meant as derogatory. It's a child wants to emulate to its flattery in its finest form because they want to be that person.
Right.
Not, I'm going to be a 7th day because she's a different color. No. It's probably, she's got a cute dress. I like the grass skirt. It's a 5-year-old. That's how they think. It's not logic of hate. They don't know hate.
Right.
Until you put it in their head.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll never understand that one. And every single year, more and more and more costumes get under fire. And I don't think it's the costumes under fire. I think it's people under fire and children under fire, to be specific. Because even if this kid's going to go, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, no matter how many times the mama says no. And most of the time, those parents are going to give in and go ahead and get it. Because that's the only thing the child wanted.
Right.
That was it. She didn't say this, or this. She said, nope, that's the one I want.
That's what I want.
And she said it all year long. From one Halloween to the next. I don't care who gets butt hurt. I don't. He'll be what he wants to be.
Well, that's that then.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with yours, you can look at it, if they go, he can't dress that way, you're homophobic, shut up. Play the card right back at it.
Right. You could, or you could rise above.
Oh, God, this is comic. We're a culture, not a costume. Well, tell Disney. Tell every other major movie producer out there.
We're a culture, not a
Can I not
costume.
dress as the apes from Planet of the Apes? Will that be racist to apes? Would it be culturally inappropriate to the monkey?
I want to say something that's racist.
You're welcome.
I don't know.
He's trying really hard not to say something that'll get him in trouble. He's trying really hard. I'm just saying, if I want to dress up as a monkey, I'll dress up as a monkey.
Yeah.
It's Planet of the Apes, the big monkey mask.
Yeah.
I'm not being mean about it. You're starting to be mean.
How
Stop.
am I being mean? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything,
You
did
were
I?
trying real hard not to. Like, you had to fight it. The internal struggle was real. You're fine. That writing is way too little. I don't think so. But no, I mean, is there a costume that you could think of that you would tell your child, no, you can't wear that? Like, popular costumes that you see out now. Like, if you went to Spirit of Halloween.
I haven't been into a costume shop, and
Is there any Disney princess you would tell
I don't
she
even know
couldn't
who
be?
all the princesses are now.
Well, the ones you know of. The ones that you know of.
I
Is
can't
there...
think anything I'd tell my kid they couldn't be.
Right, because
As long as it
they're
wasn't
kid.
too revealing.
Well, yeah, as long as you're not, what is that,
And if
With
they
Julia Roberts.
If they wanted to be
Pretty woman.
yeah, as long as you're not Pretty Woman
you're
over
right,
there.
yeah. As long as
Oh, look, I've got a run in my hose. Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing them. Like, no, we're not doing
yeah,
that.
No.
No mini skirts for babies.
No.
I don't even agree with the whole, like I said, toddlers and tiaras I don't agree with because
No.
I wouldn't put my child on parade, especially at that young of an age.
Right.
Number one, it gives them the wrong idea and perception of the world. Like, I should always be on a stage and always on a pedestal. Well, Sugarfoot, when you grow up, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But also, it's like you're putting them on display and your makeup and hair like they're grown, clothes like they're grown, and you wonder why they get kidnapped or murdered. Hello? Jean-Benet Ramsey? And that's
Didn't
just
the
one.
parents do that?
They still don't know. It's still unsolved. And I think the mom passed away of cancer.
I think the
But-
dad done it.
It's like,
Or somebody said that was Katy
Yeah.
Perry. I don't know.
well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, it's like, I'll never understand that. Like, it's hard enough for me when they do, like, the homecoming queens and things like that, or the Madison County 4-H, or the fair queen and all this, because I'm like, man, that's just, you're making girls feel really bad about themselves when they don't win. because only one person's going to win. You got to put yourself all out there on display, and they got
Well,
the and more or less it's the one who's got the money.
Because that's kind of the same thing as far as not giving everybody a participation trophy.
I know.
Got to be real careful.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't agree with the whole concept of that.
It's
because it's all about looks. It's all about money. The sports and stuff. It's
sports
about who practices, who does it.
No, it's about athletic talent,
right?
And, so in a similar way, it's kind of the same thing.
You gotta get used to losing.
Yeah, you gotta get used to losing.
Yeah. Well, I know that. I don't know. I'm definitely not a everybody needs a trophy kind of girl. Like, you need to work for it,
right.
because or else you're going to be that kid that works his little butt off or her little butt off and gets the same trophy as the one who never showed up to practice.
Right.
And all you're telling that kid is, well, next year I guess I don't have to practice.
Right.
And then by the time you get up to high school, you're getting your butt kicked left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're mad because you didn't get a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone can't win first place.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just... Putting your kids on display, though, it's just not... no. And like you, the only thing I would tell my kids that they couldn't wear is if I look at it and went, that does not even cover your butt. I don't think so. Like, number one, we live in Indiana. It's cold on Halloween. You're going to want layers. Number two...
Yeah, I trick-or-treated in a foot of snow before.
Yeah. Number two,
Yeah.
if I don't want to see you in that, ain't nobody else going to be seeing you wearing that.
Right.
It's not going to happen. So, no. But, that's just a whole different thing. And then the other part of the debate is, like when I was growing up, well, if you're this Christianity, it means you can't believe in Halloween.
Where does that come from?
I don't know, but you can't erase history.
No, I don't even understand from the Bible where they go, if you're a Christian, you can't believe in Halloween. Okay.
Because it was supposed to be the devil's holiday, because the
No,
dead
it
shall
wasn't.
rise, and da-da-da.
No,
I'm just saying that's
I know,
that's what's
but
told
they
you.
need to show me that shit
Yeah.
where it says it in the Bible, because it ain't there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just Sunday-ass Christians anyway. Same ones you see on Sunday morning, same ones are out drinking Saturday night, whoring around.
I think really for us the biggest fear of Halloween should be, okay, who's going to get a sweet tooth or a cavity? I don't think we should, but the society we live in is not the case. We have to worry about, are there needles? Is there, razor blades? And honestly, that was back in the simple days. Now you got to worry about, okay, is that candy actually candy or is it drugs?
Right.
Because they're coming out with these gummy little candies that are drugs and handing them out. Like, they're already giving you pictures and everything of, if you find these in your kid's candy, don't let them eat them.
Right.
I'm like, who?
Well, and that's why
Who not only does this, but who thinks of this?
That's why a lot of people have started doing the trunk or treats
Yeah.
instead of the trick or treating.
Yeah. Well, that really started out with churches and stuff, too, because the churches didn't want you out trick-or-treating.
Right.
And you had to wear specific costumes. Like, I remember with the first trunk-or-treat, it was like you had to dress up as a biblical character. Am I going to be Moses?
That one is the devil.
Well, that's a biblical character.
Yeah.
I am Lucifer. But, I don't know.
I am the morning star.
Just because I'm an asshole.
But it is kind of scary with candy and stuff. Like, I'm constantly looking over the packages, making sure there's no holes in them, making sure there's no tears in them.
I honestly don't think that was all that widespread. It was kind of a fervor back in the 80s. I don't think it was as prevalent as you think it is. I think there was a few reported isolated cases.
Well, I know my cousin was one of them that got a needle in a Snicker bar. Yeah. That's why I'm so hyper vigilant about it, because she bit down and had to go to the hospital because it jammed in the roof of her mouth. And it was a big needle, like a sewing needle.
Jesus.
So somebody was just being a dick.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it just, I don't know if it was...
Probably.
That, yeah, and I don't know if maybe it was somebody who was just mad at, knew they were coming trick-or-treating, and I was like, oh, they're there, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
Or if it was just random. I don't know. But I've been hyper-vigilant since then, even when I was a kid, like, looking everything over, and with my kids, I look their candy over, and I'll pull my dad, well, that Snicker bar, I gotta take a bite, make sure there's no needle in there. But, that's called the parent tact. Kids, get used to it. But, I don't know. I don't think Halloween, some parents, well, it just needs to be canceled. How do you cancel a holiday?
Well, they almost have. They've renamed it.
Yeah, it was All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, I mean, just like,
or Samhain.
Yeah, just like Christmas, they, it's just, winter festival instead of Christmas, so
yeah, because
now it's fall festival.
Yeah.
It used to be Halloween break, now it's fall break.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a sad state of the country we live in. We need to send out the population.
Yet again, this is a couple weeks ago. They're not teaching history. They're not.
Right.
Kids are like, they don't have any clue what Halloween is. They have no clue. It's dressing up and getting candy.
Mm-hmm.
My kids know, but most kids don't.
Right.
They're like, oh, it's just one of those holidays. No. And Thanksgiving is not just so you can eat.
Mm.
But that could be a whole nother friggin' topic.
Oh, it probably will be in the next couple of months.
Oh, probably. Thanksgiving rolls around, Christmas rolls around. But I don't know. I'm stoked about Halloween. I'm stoked about the fall season. I'm happy about it. I hope my kids, I know they do still love it and have that excitement for it. I hope they always keep it. I hope that politicians and overbearing, insecure parents don't ruin it for everyone. Because those are the ones that are telling their kids, you can't dress this way, and now we're going to get the government involved because it's racist. And they can say, cultural appropriation. No, it's racist is what they're saying. And I'm sorry that you have these insecurities in yourself and that you're an internal racist and you just don't let it fly. That you're going to push it out on your kids.
Right.
That's not okay either.
Right.
Let your kid have fun. Let them dress up as Moana, or Tiana, or Belle, or Cinderella, or whoever they want to be.
What if a little black girl wants to be brave?
Oh,
Whatever her name was.
Meriden?
Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say fine with it, but most people would be offended.
I have a feeling that they wouldn't.
Oh, they would, but they wouldn't say it.
No, they probably wouldn't.
So,
No, because it's only little white kids that can.
you don't get no whiter than Ireland, I'll tell you that. I don't think they see the sun. Little redheads.
It's all the fog and
It's
the
all the
mist.
rain.
And the mist.
Yeah. But,
Scuff the Moors.
the Moors.
Sorry, that just popped in there.
But no.
My wife hasn't seen that movie.
Maybe I should go as Mel Gibson's Braveheart. Just paint my face.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't have as much hair. He had glorious hair in that movie.
Yeah. It was a weave, wasn't it? Or was
No,
that his real
his hair.
Was it his real hair? Yeah, that's right,
His
because that was
hair.
right around when he done Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of hair. Like, I got some hair, but I don't think I got that kind of hair. And my hair is, like, stick straight. I have to, spend 40 minutes with a spiral curler to do anything. His hair is like, you just wake up and it's beautiful. That, you got all these stylists. You got all these stylists that work magic, like, every single day when you wake up. Like, I don't leave the house without being flawless. I'm like, I'll walk out of the house in my fucking pajamas. Like, I don't care. I gotta check the mail, whatever. I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't judge me. You don't know me. But yeah, I'm in the process of decorating, and
But
then
have you ever been to Walmart in your pajamas, though?
no,
See? Then you haven't crossed the line.
no, I
Into
will
true
never.
corruption.
I will never cross the line. In fact, I hate even going to Walmart at all. If
Right.
I can go anywhere else, I will. I'll go to the dollar store. I'll go to the grocery store. I'll go wherever. I'm not going to Walmart unless I have to. The only reason I go to Walmart is to buy a big ass box of diapers. In, out, go. And I'll do it at 3 in the morning, so I ain't gonna deal with it.
Right.
Of course, then you get the parade of
floor
wonky
crew.
walks,
Yeah.
like all the weirdos. Nothing like the weirdos when I lived in Tennessee, though. The guy that ran the sporting goods department, his name was Big Bubba. On his name tag, Big Bubba. Big Bubba sold the firearms.
Mine used to say Zeke when I worked down there.
Just say him, Big Bubba. And he was a big Bubba, too. Big old red-headed boy. He was huge, and I'm just like, so many comments, but I'm like, I gotta be nice. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, like, but you go in there and, like, I don't even know after 1:32 in the morning if people think, like, the ground got crooked or they're from the mountains and they're coming down, but they're all, like, walking weird, like, they're falling down.
Right.
And my
'cause the bar's
ex-father-in-law told me, he said, no, it's because they walk in the hills, they're born with one leg shorter than the other one. I'm like, I don't think that's how it works. Now, maybe after years their hips get displaced, I don't know, but it's not because they were born that way. Pretty sure they're all born with the same legs, the same length. Unless your uncle brother, I don't know. But
Uncle brother. I am my own grandpa.
right, Ray Stevens, I am my own grandpa. So I guess right now we're at a break, and then we'll figure out what to filter through kind of our conclusions in the next section, because it'll be our last one. But we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with you in just a few. And welcome back. We are still talking about, Halloween and fall season. Mostly so far about Halloween, though, and the dumb shit that goes on with it. Last thing I want to talk about, and it's good that it's our little short section, because this really shouldn't take that much time, but there's always a debate on what's too old for a kid to go trick-or-treating. My philosophy on it is, as long as they're under 18, I don't think they're too old, because number one, they're still kids. Number two, out of all the things that they could be out doing, and they're not, they're trick-or-treating, and probably a lot of them are out with their younger siblings, stuff like that, but they're not out robbing, they're not out drinking, doing drugs, breaking into cars, all that other shit. You know, so I don't see the problem with older kids. Now, I've actually had and seen people close their doors on kids, or if they're with their siblings and stuff, they'll give the younger ones candy and completely snub their nose at the teenagers.
That's asking to get your yard toilet papered.
Oh, and egged.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'll
And I would
the
supply
shit
it
out
with
of
the
your
eggs.
windows.
Yeah. But I'm like, my thinking on it is, they're out at least, even if they're hoodlums, one night a year, they're not doing it.
Right.
So you want a Snicker bar? Have a Snicker bar. You know, and most of the neighborhoods anyway give you cheap-ass candy, so what's it hurting? You know, you went to Dollar Tree and got those gooey little hamburgery candies that nobody likes. They're like trash fodder.
Yeah, the dog won't even eat those.
Oh, yeah. I had a dog that would literally eat poop straight from the cat box, looked at that, went, no. He put it in his mouth and went, bleh, and dropped it on the floor.
It's like
I'm like,
candy
that's
corn.
bad. I love candy corn, though. I do love candy corn. But that gummy candy stuff, I can't do it. I can't, because it doesn't even taste like anything. It's just like chewing wax lips. I never understood that either. When we were growing up, like the wax lip candy no.
Those were candy?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was supposed to be candy. That shit's nasty.
Yeah, you're supposed to chew that, and they're like,
No.
well, after a
No,
while,
God, no.
They're like, after a while, it's not so gritty. I'm like, why do you chew on it that long to figure that out? Because they're like, well, eventually it turns into gum. No, it's still wax. It just got warm. Gross. You're eating a candle. That's what you're doing. Like, put a wick in it. Yeah, those were candy.
That's nasty.
Yeah, my cousin was big on them. I'm like, here, you can have all the wax lips. Like, have 10 pairs. There you go. Like, I would wear them around, you know, to be silly or whatever, then go put in the trash. I'm not chewing on them.
Right.
Like, they don't even smell good. You know, at least Play-Doh smells good when you taste it. Those wax lips do not even smell good. Like, and no, Play-Doh does not taste like it smells. It's a salty mess.
God, I've never tasted Play-Doh. So
It don't. It's like a mouthful of salt. It's gross. I was 5.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
I was 5. It was gross.
Ow.
That's preemptive strike. You're fine. But no, I don't think that kids should be scorned or punished because they're, 16, 17 years old going trick-or-treating.
Right.
I don't think that at all.
Right.
Like I said, because a lot of 16 and 17-year-olds are out there doing stuff that's going to land them a lifetime in prison.
Yeah.
Make a remark about Salty. I dare you.
I'm not saying anything. I'm
You
trying to
are
be good over
trying
here.
to die.
I'm trying to be good over here. Just give me a minute. for God's
But,
sake.
but no, it's like talking to a wall. He's just like, yep.
What?
But no, I don't. Like, my son is 13 right now, and if him and his friends wanted to go trick-or-treating, I'm like, go. Have fun. Knock yourself out. Enjoy. But we also live, in a town where you can still do that.
Yeah.
But I catch anybody closing a door on him or making a snide little comment about, aren't you too old? Did you look in the mirror lately? I'll be that person. I'll be the smart ass that's like, I'll make you feel bad about yourself. You pick on my kid. Because Mama Bear comes out, it's all fun and games till you lose an eye. But, it's... And a lot of people feel the same way I do. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Going to cost you some candy and they're staying out of trouble. They're not breaking into your car.
Right.
I mean, we live in a small town where there's not a whole lot else to do for the kids.
But kids go around breaking into cars.
Well, it seems to be the trend right now.
Right.
And it's coming this way.
Right.
But,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
it'll get this far and no fucking further.
Yeah, done. With my dogs, they can't even get close to the house. They hear a neighbor's door close or open, and they're like, "Who's outside?" And I have a 10-month-old Rottweiler that's already bigger than me. Like, so they're not. I'm like, they've got your bread, honey. Go get your cookie.
I thought somebody was in the shed out back here a couple months ago. Man, I went skipping down the stairs. I was like, God damn, I'm gonna get one.
I'm gonna bag one, my first one of the year. But yeah, yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Like, let them have one day where they don't have to stress out, they don't have to worry, and they can go have fun. And for God's sake, still be a kid, because right now our society wants 17-year-olds to act like mature adults, and hell, half mature adults don't act like mature adults. Like,
Yup.
I'm a kidult. I might grow older, but I never have to grow up. I'm Peter Pan, dang it. But I don't understand the big force on making kids grow up faster now.
Right.
Because apparently now it's starting when you're like 4, because we have to have this discussion about what costume you can and can't wear because of the color of your skin. Huh?
I'm going to kick everybody out of this country and start my own.
Well, I'll get them. Okay. If you're a little pale white girl and you want to wear the Moana, I'll just put makeup all over your body. You'll be the right color. Like, it's...
Well, you think about all the movies that couldn't be made now. I mean, Blazing Saddles is a given.
Oh, yeah.
But
like anything related there.
I don't think Tropic Thunder could even be made.
Uh-uh.
Because...
Even Spaceballs.
And it wasn't made that long ago.
Because
it wasn't made that long ago.
Well, in Spaceballs, because of the comment where they were combing the desert. We ain't seen shit. And they had the big hair pick, and not the comb. They couldn't make movies like that. And it's like...
She doesn't look Jewish.
Right? Nobody has a sense of humor anymore.
No.
Because none of that was meant maliciously. It
No.
was just sense of humor shit. Because they picked on white people just as much.
Mm-hmm.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I get irritated with the Nancy Pantsy weenie peoples. That everything hurts my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-hoo. Put your big girl and big boy panties on. Suck it up. And keep on trucking.
I'm telling you. We need a plague.
If you're too weak to handle that, oh Lord, how are you going to live to be 90 and be effective?
They're not.
They don't care.
Well, they might live to be 90, but
They don't care. They live off the government anyway.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't even anymore. But yeah, that was the point I wanted to make. Halloween and trick-or-treating, it's for the kids, man. Like, don't bring adult shit into it.
It's supposed to be fun. Don't fuck it up.
Let them have fun. They gotta be a freaking princess for a day. Who the hell doesn't want to be a princess for the day?
Right.
Like, dang, give me my tiara. Back off. But that'd be my rule if I was a princess. Nobody gets to say shit to me. My day, my tiara. But you don't want to be a princess.
Not a tiara. She bedazzled her horns.
That's right. But don't make kids feel bad about themselves. And honestly, you're making them feel bad about other races. Mm-hmm. Because you're telling them that you're not appropriate. You shouldn't do this.
They're creating division.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, so they said that I can't do this, so...
Right.
Now
you want to divide everything, but still live in your little happy bubble thinking everything's fine and I'm doing such a good job. You're not. It's I guess, kind of reverse racism. It's just like instead of, bringing everybody together, they're separating it again. Mm-hmm. Like, we're working hard to make this world
we had 8
one
years
bubble.
Of it. We're trying to undo it.
Right. It's like we need a bubble. Have that happy bubble. Have everybody mesh together and it be okay.
Right.
It's never going to be perfect. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. But why are you doing this shit thinking, oh, well, I'm going to make someone happy? No, you're just making it a mess. You're making it a mess again.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, these are just my own personal opinions. So if you're offended, well, you're just offended. As my grandma said, you'll get happy in the same pants again. You're fine. So, my grandma was an old Southern Cherokee woman that didn't take no shit off nobody.
Well, yeah, the bottom line is if that offended them, then they need to take a long, hard look at themselves because they're doing shit wrong.
Right. So, all right, folks. Well, we are going to go now. We're going to have another fine edition on next Wednesday, and I promise we'll have something a little less volatile.
Wait. What's our topic next Wednesday? So I know ahead of time.
Oh, no.
We're going to wait until like 2 hours before again.
No, I'll let you know within a couple days. We'll put it on early.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
You sure? We're gonna
yes.
get back to what
because
we
I
were
had
doing.
like a few topics in my head for tonight, and I thought, you know what, it's fall, and I was in that mood because I was decorating with my flowers and stuff like that. So, we'll have a topic, and then we'll go from there. But I'll talk a few over with you when we're off the air.
Okay.
But we will see, or I won't see you because it's radio. But we'll talk to you again next week.
If they see us, that's really creepy.
You guys have a blessed week.
Good night.